And continuing our team coverage on this big developing story, while you were sleeping, the FAA lifted the temporary airspace restrictions in the Caribbean. The move means that this morning, flights to Puerto Rico can resume after they were all abruptly canceled yesterday. Your reporter Sierra Jordan joins now live at Bradley International Airport with everything travelers need to know. Good morning, Sierra.
Good morning, Roger. Lots of changes for travelers this morning. Several airlines, including Delta, Frontier, and United, have updated their flight status. Basically, they canceled their flights to San Juan yesterday, but that has changed this morning because of the airline restrictions have been lifted, so most flights are back on schedule. The temporary disruptions followed U.S. strikes in Venezuela, removing President Nicolas Maduro from power. Here at Bradley, JetBlue and Frontier are the only airlines offering nonstop flights to San Juan, and those routes are now back in service. While flights are back on track here in our state, many people are still concerned about how it could impact us here. Some local groups, including the Connecticut Democratic Socialists of America, say they're worried the situation could escalate into a broader conflict across Latin America.
We don't want any more of this. We want to make sure that our kids are safe, educated, fed, that we have jobs, that we have health care, and that we can be proud to be Americans.
Now, the DSA says more protests are planned in the next coming days, and we'll have more information on that once we have that. Your reporter live in Windsor Lock, Sierra Jordan, Channel 3 Eyewitness News. Back to you.
Sierra, thank you.